Now we discussed about pitch factor or coil span factor. The pitch factor is defined as, it is represented with Kp. It is defined as EMF induced in short pitch coil by EMF induced in full pitch coil. So EMF induced in short pitch means, normally full pitch means 180 degrees electrical. Short pitch means 180 minus means less than 180 we treat as a short pitch coil. So one coil is in 180 degrees electrical, another coil is nothing but 180 minus alpha, the alpha value whatever it is. So suppose there is a two windings, E1 is equal to T, from A to B is a full pitch coil, B to C is a short pitch coil, B to C. So we must find out the ER. ER is a resultant voltage. So for the full pitch coil, the EMF induced is E. For the short pitch coil, also EMF induced E. First one is E1, another one is E2. EMF generated in short pitch winding is E1 plus E2 2E. EMF generated in short pitch winding, EMF generated in full pitch winding, E1 plus E2 is equal to 2E. This is a very simple. EMF induced in short pitch winding is vector sum E1 plus E2. That means root of E1 square plus E2 square minus 2 E1 E2 sin 180 minus alpha. So that is a 180 minus alpha is a angle difference. If we can solve this one, we get 2E cos alpha by 2. So the pitch factor Kp is equal to 2E and 2E. So the EMF induced in short pitch coil is 2E cos alpha by 2. The EMF induced in full pitch coil is 2E. 2E get cancelled. We have finally cos alpha by 2. The pitch factor Kp is equal to cos alpha by 2. If you consider nth harmonic, voltage the pitch factor is given by Kp is equal to cos n alpha by 2. The distribution factor. The distribution factor or the breadth factor is defined as the ratio of actual voltage obtained to the possible voltage of all the coils of a polar group were concentrated in single slot. It is denoted by Kd and is given by the equation shown below. Kd is equal to phasor sum of the coil voltages per phase, arithmetic sum of coil voltage per phase. That is the equation 1. Let M is equal slot per pole per phase. M is equal to slots by pole into phases. Beta is a angular displacement between adjacent slots in electrical degrees. Beta is equal to 180 by slot per pole. So construct polygon by using the semicircle. Construct the polygon. That is we have the EMF induced EC1, EC2, EC3, EC4. The angle difference is beta. The phase spread is M beta. When beta is very small and M is large, then the total phase spread is M beta. The arithmetic sum of coil EMFs now become the strode AB of a circle as shown in the figure to the left. Observe this figure. So there is a B, C. So phasor sum, we need the phasor sum and also arithmetic sum. The angle difference is beta by 2. So sin beta by 2 from the diagram, that is a AC by OA. AC is equal to OA sin beta by 2. Arithmetic sum is equal to M into AB. That is a 2 into AC into M. So totally we get 2 into OA into sin beta by 2. Advantages of fractional slot winding. So finally, what is the distribution factor? Is a sin M beta by 2, M sin beta by 2. So the advantages of fractional slot winding is, the various advantages of fractional slot windings are: thought appear to be complicated, easy to manufacture. The number of armature slots need not to be integral multiple of number of poles. The number of slots can be selected for which notching gear is available. There is saving in machine tools. High frequency harmonics are considerably reduced. The voltage waveform available is sinusoidal in nature. So These are the open slots, closed slots, semi-open slots. So please observe, this is open slots. The slots, in between slots there is a winding. This is a stator frame. This is a open slide slots. These are the semi-open. The slots are semi-open. The slots are closed one. The slots are closed. Different types of windings. We use different types of slots. Every machine having different types of slots. That is a closed slots, semi-open slots, or open slots. So the main difference between open slot and closed slot, semi-closed are, in open slot, net air gap is more, net air gap is least in closed slot, moderate in semi-closed. In open slot, require more magnetizing current, maintain flux, less magnetizing current in closed slots, moderate magnetizing in semi-closed slots. With respect to magnetizing current, operating power factor is low in open slot, better power factor in closed slots, moderate power factor in semi-closed slots. Offers more reluctance to leakage flux and less leakage reactance. High leakage and high leakage reactance in closed slots, moderate in semi-closed. With respect to leakage reactance, operating power factor is better in open slots, closed slots, low operating power factor, semi-closed, moderate operating power factor. So the non-uniform air gap produced slots are teeth or space harmonic in open slots, no slot harmonic in closed slots, moderate slot harmonic in semi-closed. So the best comparison of lap and wave winding here, there is a definition. The coils is lapped back to the succeeding coil. The coil of the winding form the wave shape. In connection, the end of armature coil is connected to an adjacent segment on the commutators. In wave winding, the end of the armature coil is connected to commutator segment some distance apart. Parallel paths. The number of parallel paths are equal to the total number of poles. The number of parallel paths equal to 2 only in wave winding. Other name, parallel winding or multiple winding, we will call the lap winding also a parallel winding. Wave winding, 2 circuit or series winding, we will call a wave winding. EMF is produces very less in lap winding, more in wave winding. Number of brushes equal to the number of parallel paths. A is equal to P. Here there is only 2 brushes. Types is simplex, duplex, lap winding. Here that is a progressive and retrogressive wave winding. Efficiency is less in lap winding, efficiency is high in wave winding. Addiction coil, equalizer rings are used in lap winding, dummy coils used in wave winding. Winding cost high in lap winding, low in wave winding. Uses, it is used for low voltage, high current application for lap winding, high voltage, low current application for wave winding. Okay, thank you.